Hey everyone, welcome back to Ragtag Stacking. In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about some of the goals I want to complete in 2022. The first one being this monster box. It is a Royal Canadian Mint monster box, and I'm just going to throw up a picture here of it. You can see that's what the Royal Canadian Mint tubes look like in the box. They stick up quite a bit because the top is like concave, so it fits over top of it. And the ones beside it, those generic tubes, those hold 20, and the Royal Canadian Mint tubes hold 25. So you can see that I do have 3 rows of those filled, and at the bottom I kind of just have some stuff down there. The black bags, one of the bags is my gold stack, and one of the other bags just has some miscellaneous junk silver that didn't go into the half dollar or the quarter or the dime tubes that I have, some like Mexican pesos and things like that. And moving those bags out of the way, underneath there's just some random bars that I have just to hold everything in place so it doesn't really move around. Once I do fill up these with tubes, all of the bars and the gold will go into my Britannia monster box, which still has some room. So as you can see, there's 2 rows left, which is it's 8 more tubes. So the absolute most that I can put in here is 200 coins, and that is if I were to pick up 8 tubes of the Royal Canadian Mint maple leaves. I do not plan on doing that. The least I could get is 120 ounces, because it would just be 8 of the regular tubes that hold 20. So I don't intend on doing that either, because I do want to pick up at least one of the 2022 mint rolls of the maple leaves. I want to get at least one entire tube of the maple leaves for every year that I've been stacking. Now I might pick up 2 this year, but that's the goal. I do want to get at least one current year for each year that I stack. So it's going to be anywhere in between the 160 and 200. And I do intend on picking up some generic rounds and some coins as well, obviously, with the maple leaves. I do want to grab some Philharmonics as well. I have my eye on that because I have some Austrian mint tubes that I can throw them straight into. So that is the first goal that I would like to accomplish in 2022, is getting this monster box full of tubes. Now, as I said, it's not going to be full of the maple leaf tubes. Down the road, I would like to fill this monster box completely with maple leaf tubes and have 500 maple leaves here. But the goal for 2022 is to just have this one filled up with tubes. And so that's the first goal. So I did mention I would like to pick up some of the maple leaves, and I have some Canadian silver dollars out here too. That's another thing that I would like to get this year. It's a simple one. I'd like to get another tube of the Canadian silver dollars. I already have 3, and I found the perfect tube to fit them in because I was using the generic tubes that I put the maple leaves in. But these dollars were swimming in it because these are around 36 millimeters and the maple leaves are just under 38. So yeah, the dollars were really swimming in those tubes. But then I got some of the mint tubes for the Philharmonics, and it fits slightly better. It's a 37 millimeter tube to fit the 36, so there is some wiggle in there. But with those ones, I'll be able to actually fit 25 of the maples in there, 25 of the silver dollars. Whereas if I were just to put Philharmonics in there, that tube fits 20 Philharmonics. And I'll show you the picture of the monster box again. You'll see a little gray top with a CAD on there. That is what the Philharmonic tube looks like. And I have a couple more of those. So again, I would like to fill up 1 tube of the dollars as well. And as far as the gold goes, last year I reached my goal. It was to get 2 ounces in the 1/4 ounce size. So I did get that done, and I do have a plan on picking up some more gold. So I do have some plans and some goals for gold, but I don't want to have it tied to just a specific size. So I ended up stacking well over 2 ounces of gold last year, but you know, the goal that I had set was just for the fractional, so I don't want to do that this year. I just want to set an amount. I want the goal to just be the amount, and it doesn't matter what size I get. Because like I said, I did pick up a 1/2 ounce piece last year. I picked up a bunch of 10th ounce pieces to go along with the 2 ounces that I had in the 1/4 ounce size. So I think this year my goal is to, I don't know if I want to do a whole number, because I think 4 would be too much, but I'm thinking 3 might be too little. So I'm going to go ahead and say 3.5 ounces. I want to stack 3.5 ounces of gold, and it does not matter which size, because this year I plan on getting my first 1 ounce coin, and I plan on getting at least one 1 ounce coin. It could be more. And I'm always keeping my eye out for good prices on some of the 1/2 ounce things. I do want to get a maple leaf in each size. So the 1 ounce maple leaf and the 1/2 ounce maple leaf are something that's on my shopping. The same with the Britannia. I want to get all the sizes of Britannias as well. But I'm just not sure which 1 ounce coin I'm going to get first. It all goes by availability and price, but it's probably most likely going to be the maple leaf or the Britannia. So I have a generic 10 ounce bar here. I'm going to be getting a lot of the generic silver this year, and that's going to be going into some of the tubes that are going to be helping to finish my initial goal for the year, which is that monster box. So, you know, there are going to be plenty of generic rounds, and it's going to be relatively low for the bars, and it's not going to be any sizes, but any size of bar, I would like to get at least 50 ounces of generic bars. As I said, whether that's the 10 ounce, 5 ounce, or the 1 ounce sizes. And, you know, if there's a specialty one, a 3 ounce here or there, whatever it is, just kind of like the gold, I don't want to set a size goal. It's just an amount goal. So 50 ounces of generic bars will be my goal for the bars, and so not sure how many of the generic rounds I'm going to end up getting, because you know, the maple leafs or coins, I might pick up some Philharmonics and things like that. So for the remainder of the tubes, you know, you're going to be seeing a lot of generic rounds in there. So there's going to be plenty of rounds purchased as well as the bars. But anyways, just to recap my specific goals for 2022, the first one that I mentioned is finishing off that monster box full of tubes, and that is a Royal Canadian Mint monster box, so it can fit the 25 coin tubes as well. Then my second goal was just to fill another tube of the Canadian silver dollars, which is one of my favorite coins to stack. And again, with the generic bars, I just set a relatively low grand total of ounces at 50 for you know, all sizes of bars next year. And my simple gold plan is simplified a little bit more from last year. Again, I don't want to put any sizes onto the gold, just a total amount, and that amount is 3.5 ounces of gold is what I'm hoping to stack by the end of 2022. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'd like to hear from you guys, you know, what your strategy is, what your goals are for this year, what you're planning on finishing, what you're planning on starting. And again, I like seeing some of the goals and things like that, because sometimes the ideas or the things that you're doing will inspire me to go ahead and try it myself. So if I see something that is pretty interesting and I can't quite incorporate it into my 2022 goals, I might just keep it in the back of my head for doing something like that for 2023. So yeah, comments are always welcome, because I do always enjoy talking with all of you. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you come back for the next one. Thank you.